the some extra terms to distinguish between the two cases, like natural equilibrium points which can be attained by the system. That is, suppose if it is any kind of system, whether spring or simple pendulum, whatever, if you don't apply a perturbation, you cannot see its movement, right? That is, whether it comes back to the origin, whether it comes back to an equilibrium point, or whether that is it at least remain like close to the equilibrium point. How will you do that exercise? You have to apply a perturbation, right? But now then the second question, if you apply the perturbation, then whether that is it goes to an equilibrium point or not, these are all natural equilibrium point. That means no question of controller. That is, you mentioned controller will come later.
In the
That
forced
means,
equilibrium point.
exactly. That is when we discuss about the forced equilibrium point, then the effect of any external help will come into the picture. But when we define the equilibrium point, they are all natural equilibrium point. That means we are testing the behavior of an open loop system. Please be careful about that.
But sir, in this natural equilibrium point, like I would like to emphasize on this question, if we perturb it, then will it again come back to the same x dot is equal to 0?
Yes, it will come back, but now there it's a very important question. I am coming to that. Is it clear up to this point? So far we have not started forced equilibrium point. I will come to that. But even for the natural equilibrium point, Hassan has asked a very important question, that is it always guaranteed, that is, even for a stable equilibrium point, for any kind of perturbation, it will always come back to the same point. For that, if I don't give you an example, it won't be clear.
But something to limit of magnitude limit would be there for the particulars, right?
No, for that is, I need only a small thing. Please be guaranteed, that is, for any LTI system, there cannot be more than one isolated equilibrium point. Okay? So that's why for LTI systems, if there is a stable natural equilibrium point, then of course, whatever may be the initial condition, it will always come back to that equilibrium point. Once again, for LTI systems, only one isolated equilibrium point.
So change of initial conditions may make the system go to another.
I am just coming to that. That's why I said that is we need an example.